Did you know that 34% of Americans aged 65 and above do not use the internet at all? A shocking revelation, isn't it? In this era where technology is at the forefront of our lives, there's a significant chunk of our population that remains disconnected from the digital world. This isn't a matter of choice, but rather a result of the digital divide, a chasm that separates those who are tech-savvy from those who are not. Age, economic status, and lack of digital literacy are the driving forces behind this divide. Imagine the wealth of knowledge, connectivity, and opportunities they're missing out on. For some, the digital world is an alien land, filled with strange languages and customs. While for others it's a lifeline, a source of information, a platform for communication. Yes, my friends, this is the reality of the digital divide, a gap that we need to bridge. But what exactly is this digital divide? Let's dive right in. The digital divide is a term that refers to the gap between those who have ready access to computers and the internet and those who do not. It's a form of inequality that goes beyond just physical access. It includes factors like the quality of your internet connection, your digital literacy skills, and your ability to use technology effectively. Now, imagine this. You've lived 50, 60, maybe 70 years without needing to know what a browser is, or why you shouldn't click on that pop-up ad promising you've won $1 million. And then suddenly, the world shifts. Everything from banking to grocery shopping to keeping in touch with your grandkids requires you to navigate this digital landscape. The digital divide can be particularly challenging for the older generation. They didn't grow up with smartphones glued to their hands or classrooms equipped with computers. They're having to learn a whole new language, essentially. And it's not just about understanding the technology itself, but also about knowing how to stay safe online, protect personal information, and avoid scams. It's a steep learning curve, and it can feel isolating and frustrating. Yet despite these hurdles, the 50-plus demographic is making strides. They're embracing technology in ways that are truly inspiring. They're learning, adapting, and proving that it's never too late to join the digital age. But it's not just about technology use. The generational gap also extends to how different age groups perceive and value technology. For some, it's a lifeline, it's a way to connect, to learn, and to explore. For others, it's a source of confusion and even anxiety. This struggle is real. It's a part of our society that we need to acknowledge and address. We need to ensure that everyone, regardless of their age, has the opportunity to benefit from the digital world. The digital divide is more than just a gap in internet usage. It's a gap in digital literacy and accessibility. Despite the struggles, there are some 50-plus individuals who are defying the odds. Picture this. A grandmother from a small town with her heart brimming with love for her grandkids who live miles away. She picks up her smartphone, taps on an app, and voila! She's video calling them, sharing stories, laughter, and love all across the digital divide. Then there's this retired gentleman who, after years of working in a brick-and-mortar office, decided to venture into the digital world. He started a blog, sharing his wealth of experience and wisdom with the world. He's not just digitally literate, he's digitally thriving. These stories are not anomalies. They are becoming increasingly common as more and more individuals over the age of 50 are embracing technology. They are tweeting, texting, and TikToking their way through the digital age. And what's the upside, you may ask? Well, it's manifold. For starters, it bridges the gap between generations. It allows grandparents to connect with their tech-savvy grandkids in a language they both understand. It fosters relationships, strengthens bonds, and creates shared experiences. Then there's the world of information at their fingertips. They can explore different cultures, learn new skills, or even pick up a new hobby. All they need is a device and an internet connection. But the benefits don't stop there. Digital literacy also offers a sense of independence and empowerment. It allows them to manage their finances online, order groceries, or even book a cab, all by themselves. It's a tool of convenience that makes their life easier and more comfortable. And let's not forget the health benefits. From online fitness classes to telemedicine, the digital world opens up a plethora of options for them to take charge of their health and well-being. These stories, these triumphs, are a testament to the indomitable spirit of the older generation. They prove that the digital divide is not a chasm that can't be crossed. It's a challenge that can be overcome with a bit of patience, perseverance, and a willingness to learn. These stories prove that age is but a number when it comes to mastering technology. So, does technology alienate or empower the older demographic? Here we are at the crossroads of a debate that has been stirring up quite the storm in the digital teapot. The question at the heart of it all, does technology with all its bells and whistles alienate or empower the older demographic? On one side of the spectrum, there's the viewpoint that technology can be quite the alienating force. The rapid pace of technological advancement can leave some feeling like they are always playing catch-up. The digital dialect can seem like an entirely new language. Hashtags, emojis, cloud storage, and whatnot. And let's not forget the fear and apprehension that surrounds the idea of privacy breaches and online scams. It's like trying to navigate through a dense fog with little to no visibility, which can be quite isolating. On the flip side of the coin, however, there's an equally compelling argument that technology empowers our older friends. With a little patience and perseverance, they can harness the power of technology to stay connected with family and friends, explore new interests, and even manage their health and finances. It's like having a personal assistant, a communication hub, a library, and a bank, all rolled into one handy device. Studies and research findings present a mixed bag of results. A survey by the Pew Research Center, for instance, found that 6 in 10 seniors now go online, and a majority of them believe that technology has a mostly positive impact on society. Yet, a considerable proportion of the older demographic still feels that they are on the fringes of the digital community. In the grand scheme of things, it's a bit of a toss-up. The digital divide can indeed be a source of alienation for some, but for others, it's a bridge to a world of opportunities and empowerment. It's a paradox, a conundrum, a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. The answer isn't black and white, it's a complex issue that needs further exploration. So how can we bridge this digital divide? We've spent time talking about the challenges and triumphs of the older generation navigating the digital world. Now let's look at possible solutions. Firstly, let's consider the role of the government. They have the power to enact policies that promote digital inclusion. This could be through funding digital literacy programs for older adults, or incentivizing tech companies to design more user-friendly products for this demographic. When it comes to accessibility, the government can lead the way. Next, we turn to tech companies. They play a crucial role in shaping our digital world. By prioritizing accessibility and user-friendliness in their designs, they can make technology more inclusive. Think about it. Larger text options for those with poor sight, simpler interfaces, and more intuitive controls. They could even offer tutorials geared towards older users. Companies could also consider the benefits of hiring older workers, who can provide valuable insights into the needs and desires of their peers. But it's not all about policies and corporations. Society, that's you and me, we also have a role to play. We can help our older relatives and friends navigate the digital landscape. We can show them how to use new apps, explain the latest tech terms, or even just offer a patient ear when they're frustrated. Simple gestures can make a world of difference. And let's not forget about community initiatives. Libraries, community centers, and nonprofits often offer free or low-cost classes on digital literacy. These classes can provide a safe space for older adults to learn and ask questions. Finally, we should promote intergenerational learning. Young people can share their digital know-how, while older adults can share their life wisdom. This creates a mutually beneficial exchange, fostering understanding and respect between generations. Together, we can ensure that no one is left behind in the digital age. This is not just about technology. It's about ensuring everyone can participate fully in our society. Because when we bridge the digital divide, we're not just connecting people to the internet, we're connecting people to each other. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. The digital divide refers to the gap between those who have access to information and communication technology and those who don't. This divide is alarmingly evident, particularly between generations. We've seen that the 50-plus demographic often grapples with digital literacy. The struggle ranges from using smartphones to accessing online services. However, it's not all doom and gloom. There are triumphs amidst these struggles, with many from this age group harnessing the power of technology to enhance their lives in unexpected ways. The debate continues. Does technology alienate or empower? It's clear there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Technology can be a double-edged sword, but it's a tool that, when wielded correctly, can yield immense benefits. Lastly, we explored potential solutions to bridge this divide. From digital literacy programs to user-friendly tech designs, the possibilities are endless. Remember, the digital divide is a gap that we all need to work together to bridge.